Life is short, it ain't no guarantees. Just step on out, girl, you wear me.
Welcome, everybody.
Go curvy. Go curvy.
Thursday is my favorite day of the whole week because I get to spend time with my Go Curvy family.
Go curvy.
Please remember, you're smart, you're beautiful, you are more than numbers on a scale. Live for today, love your body today, and let's go curvy! Welcome everybody. It is Go Curvy Thursday. Yay! Oh my goodness, I missed you so much last week. Thank you for coming back with us today. I'm going through some stuff in my life, so I really need all your love out there, everybody. So thank you for being here. Thank you for all your support. But I have to tell you, I had so much fun yesterday. I had a chance. I think you've met Taylor Pettenbrink on this show before. She is the young lady that she actually, I'll tell you a little bit of a secret. She did the hair for the Hunger Games. So going into her salon and seeing her pictures and seeing this hair and these colors, oh my goodness, I felt like a kid in a candy store. And not only did she do that, but we did different hairstyles. And we are going to be so glad to bring them to you. So over the next few weeks, we're going to show you a different hairstyle that Taylor has done. And she did it on me. So and if I can do it, anybody can do it. Because one of the things that she made sure to do was hairstyles that we can all do at home and do on ourselves. And you know what Taylor gave me while I was there? And this is for one special Go Curvy viewer. So make sure you get online right now and you hashtag Go Curvy to win this. This is a product from Joyco that Taylor gave me to give to one of the Go Curvy viewers. And what it is, it's just this beautiful, it's shine for your hair, but it's like a glitter, but not that glitter that we used to use in high school. Do you remember that? Where you'd walk and it would like be all over the ground? No. This is just a really nice little spray that gives you a little bit of a fleck of gold. Hashtag Go Curvy to win this. Taylor, thank you so much. And we're going to see later on in the show what Taylor and I did with my hair. I had a little bit of a celebrity treatment, everybody. But goodness, we have such an incredible show for you today. Wait till you see who I have on Spicy Girl Talk today. Give us a wave, beauties. Yay! Those beautiful smiley faces. And my love Chad is here in the chat room. Hey, sweetheart, how are you?
I'm great. How are you, Sherry Lee?
I'm wonderful. You look so handsome today.
Well, thank you.
Ooh. So, sweetie, how is everybody going to chat with us live today on the show?
You can find us anywhere on social media. We're on Twitter, we're on Facebook, we're on Instagram. You can either use the hashtag AskSherryLee or you can use @GoCurvy. And we have a relationship expert, Brandon Aki, here today. So get your questions over to us and we'll answer them live later in the show.
Oh, that is awesome. Hey, Chad, I saw a few questions that people were sending in. Oh, Brandon Aki, get ready.
Oh, yeah, we've got good ones.
And that is right. We have courtship consultant and relationship expert, Brandon Aki, on the show today. If you have dating questions, relationship questions, get them into Chad right now so we can ask Brandon. He's going to be here live to answer those on the show. And in lifestyle today, I am making you a cucumber martini. Oh my goodness. And I have something special that I discovered that I'm going to share with you in that recipe. But let's get this show rolling. We have such an incredible show for you today. Let's go on over and say hello to my spicy girls. Hi, beauties. Hi. How are you?
Good. It's good to be back.
You know, I feel like the luckiest person in the world because I get to look over and I see these beautiful smiley faces. And, you know, I wish everyone could experience this. The curvy girls at their best, smiling, looking beautiful, confident. It's just Just wonderful.
Well, we're smiling because we're looking at you.
It's a reflection.
You're curvy beauty at its best. You're confident and you're encouraging and positive.
Oh, you guys are so wonderful. And you know how to play the game, right?
Yes.
So here we go. I am Sherry Lee Meredith. I am the host and creator of Go Curvy. I am a proud curvy girl. And today I'm wearing this gorgeous, gorgeous dress from Ajuji. They call this their wheel dress. And I will definitely post pictures later on social media. It is hot. And the other thing that I'm wearing that I have to tell you a little bit about. So for the fall, it's all about the statement piece. So it's all about the necklace. So you can wear your little black dress, but it's all about a statement piece. So a statement necklace, a statement ring, get that one accessory that's really going to tell the story. And talk about statement pieces. You, Jennifer, and your necklaces are incredible.
Thank you. I was about to say, I'm like, the statement necklace is everything in life, but also especially this season.
Right?
I was like, I love me some statement necklace, definitely. Yeah.
So tell everybody your full name and beautiful and what you're wearing. We've all been complimenting you on this dress because it's so gorgeous.
Thank you. So I'm Jennifer Buckingham. I am the founder of a style blog called Model Radical that's all about celebrating positivity through basically personal style. So I just, put all my outfits up there and give little, notes about inspiration and just body love. The dress I'm wearing today is from City Chic. It is an awesome company that just opened up a ton of stores in the US and a lot in California. So definitely check them out. Love them. And then my shoes are Sam Edelman. So
gorgeous, beautiful, beautiful. Kelly Glover, I have missed that beautiful face. How are you? What have you been up to? Where are we? 50 Fat Dates. Fill us in, Kelly. Tell us.
Okay. Hi, I'm Kelly Glover from Big Curvy Love and 50 Fat Dates. I'm on date number 8 now, I think, at the moment. I'm in negotiation for about 5 or 6. Was at a wedding on the weekend. I've got a lesbian date lined up out of that. Don't know how that happened. Double date lesbian date. So you got to try everything.
Yeah.
Also, my $100 date, he is in Amsterdam at the moment, so that's coming up soon, and the paparazzi date's coming up soon as well.
Wow.
Oh, and then I met a guy at a Match.com event, which I was working at, so I got a date there too.
Wow.
So I just have to lock them all in. It's exciting. So on the way to 50, slowly, but it's happening.
You're at number 8, Kelly. I'm proud of you. What are you wearing?
And I am wearing a torrid dress, and this little shrug is from Autograph Australia.
Oh, wow. So pretty. And I was complimenting you on your flowers.
Yeah.
So gorgeous.
That's just from a craft store, actually.
Wow.
Michael's. I just got it from Michael's. Yeah.
It just makes the outfit complete. And Dellany Peace, I have missed your beautiful face.
I miss you too,
You have been so busy. You have been so busy.
Oh, yes,
and
busy.
so you have to tell everybody what you've been up to. Because the only reason I know what you've been up to is because I've been following you on Facebook.
Well, you're always welcome to text me as well. Okay, well, my name is Dellany Peace. I'm very grateful to be here and back, and I missed you too so much, Sherry Lee. I'm a producer, creator, writer, actress, director, plus size model, and apparently now I've been asked to go back on a podcast that I've recently been doing.
Yay!
It's called Ginger and the Brain, and I was only supposed to be on for one show, but I kept talking, so they made it a 3-parter, and they've asked me to keep coming back for certain topics and issues. So
that is wonderful.
Yeah, I love to talk, and I love to talk about important topics. So,
you do. And who are you wearing, gorgeous? Because you look smashing.
Well, thanks to you, I learned from the Sherry Lee closet. I mean, that should just have its own brand. The Sherry Lee closet. This is a Gigi as well. And I even remember you in this. You were spectacular. So thank you for sharing your spectacular.
Gorgeous. Dellany will be posting pictures later on her social media too. Because this dress is sexy classic.
I feel great in it.
It is just. Don't you feel good in it?
I feel beautiful in it.
Like
I really
classy
do.
And
yes,
that's the one
I appreciate it. It just fit me like a glove. So
right?
Thank you so much.
Juji, we love you. We love you. Okay, my love. So I asked you to bring something special to the show today.
Oh yeah.
You know what that is? That is your bra. Get them out, ladies. Get them out. Because we're going to talk about, from beautyriot.com, what your bra says about you.
Did you want us to get that one out that we're wearing?
No,
already,
not the one you're wearing.
Okay, I'm glad
we're
I brought
not
a spare one
you're
then.
extra.
I'm gonna adjust myself.
Okay, everybody, hold up your bras. So this is mine. This is my everyday bra. It's the one thing that I like about it, because sometimes I like, if it's plain, like this is navy, it's got like a little red strap inside. So, and the other thing that I really like about this is it covers your back a little bit.
Yeah,
so, and no padding. Good. Oh, before we go into this, I'm doing happen to have a picture out there?
Picture?
Is there a picture available to our director, our crew? No, it'll pop up. Okay, it's gonna pop up at some time because we've got to chat about something. But there we go. Okay, so what inspired this? What it says about your bra? Dellany, you and I are both having issues in this.
Yes, we are. Yes, we are.
I'm giving like
our
side
issues.
full boob, and it's
A strong side.
So true. You know what? It's not about the cake in that picture.
It's not, right?
Oh, it's about cake.
It's about the icing.
It's right. I dare anyone to know what kind of cake that was.
Ooh, girl, but I mean, you look great. You rep the
So
side.
do you.
Oh, thank you.
It's so funny, Go Curvy viewers. I wish sometime we had a camera rolling, like literally right before we went live, because for some reason we have boob issues on this show. Whether it be them popping out or having minds of their own, we always have an issue.
Forget about the boob tape. Forget about it.
Boob tape doesn't work.
Yeah, duct tape does.
Okay, ladies, so while I read this list, I want you to hold your bras up. Okay. So Jennifer's got lace.
Yes, we have lace.
Kelly's got a roar.
Yeah.
Ooh, spicy Kelly Glover. And Dellany's got lace. Oh, that's so pretty.
Thank you.
Okay, so here we go. So if you use the front hook bra, it means that you value convenience. And we all know sometimes it's just easier to do that front hook. I'm with it. Razorback. You are conventional and practical.
Is that you? Is that what that is?
Okay. Yeah.
This is.
Oh no, that's kind of a razor. Oh, that's just sexy.
It can adjust. It can adjust. You can have.
Sexy
You
back,
can have
yeah,
many things with this
That
bra.
is a gorgeous, gorgeous bra.
Yeah.
Okay, padded. If you wear a padded bra, it means you're intellectual and you're always looking to solve a problem.
Ding, 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 ding.
Boom, boom. Dellany, the only problem is I'm not sure the padded bras help us very much.
They don't. Well,
Working against you
to be honest,
sometimes.
they should add to that one if you wear padded bras because you hug a lot and you want to protect your girls.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's a good extra padding when you're hugging.
You just don't want like too much padding because then your girls like go and you choke on them.
I know. It's
like
so
that's
true.
just not a good.
You
We've
look
all been
down.
there.
You get caught up in your own cleavage. So.
Oh, and this kind of goes for everybody because everybody has got lace bras today. So you are a detailed person and you're a little risque.
Oh, I can handle it.
Everyone's like, yes,
Yeah.
oh, that is awesome. Okay, underwire bra. You're
Yes.
always looking for support from others. I don't agree with that. Sometimes
Support
you need.
myself, let me tell you.
Exactly.
I thought bras only came in underwire.
Right,
Do
and
they
they
don't
do.
come in under- It was.
You can't even.
But then it just, things get weird if there's not one. It's like,
You need the underwire.
The
questionable.
only
Yeah.
type of bra that doesn't have underwire is a training bra.
Or
Yes.
sports bra.
Sports
And
bra.
we're all beyond the training bra
Oh, even
here.
sports bra, they have underwire.
They do,
Yeah, I have a
absolutely.
couple. Yeah.
Strapless bra.
Oh.
You're exciting and adventurous. Yes, you are, because they're going to pop out. They're done. They're going.
A risk at every moment.
I was wearing Joanne's strapless bra under that polka dot dress. Too much information? Fine, but that is, Lord help us.
It doesn't work.
It didn't.
If you are a certain size,
Yeah.
just give up. I have
There's
never
no.
had one because
So true.
it goes north or south or whatever
South.
direction that is. It
The
goes.
bra goes
East,
south, the
west.
boot
Hey,
goes
there's
north.
also East-Westers. So, thank God they're not East-Westers.
Yeah, sometimes
Yeah.
the underwire doesn't always work. All right, no bra. And this is me because I hate wearing a bra. I even went to the point of getting a lift so I didn't have to wear a bra. So I guess this is probably pertains to me more than anybody. It means that you think wearing a bra is a silly inconvenience.
Yes. I applaud that as well. It really is.
It's like, there's certain times when I'm out and I'm doing business and I'm running around, and the thing I do when I walk in the door is get rid of my bra. That is the
Oh,
first
yeah.
thing.
Yeah.
It goes on the ground.
before the
Come on.
shoes. Like
Bras
I will
off,
take the
pants
shoes
off,
every
every
time.
time.
Yes. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That was, well, I think your bras said a lot about you ladies, and they're all beautiful and sexy and gorgeous. And
Have you heard of penny rich bras?
no.
Do you remember that at all? Have you guys ever? Okay, that's like an old school bra. But my mama, when I was like freaking 16, for shows, she bought me one of those. You guys, you actually, and this is in the old days, these bras, I'm so glad we have evolved. but there was a hole like on top of the shelf of the bra, so your boobies, your breasts, I don't know what I'm allowed to say, but they were sitting on a shelf, and then you had to stick your boob through the hole.
Yes,
and then
for
that's
support.
why your boobies on the side back in the day looked all pointy.
Very Madonna.
I called it,
Very
yes,
Madonna.
the torpedo.
Yes.
The torpedo
Yes,
look.
and my mom made me wear that, and I had no friends.
Dellany, I remember those.
Poking their eyes out.
They did. I called them the torpedo bra because that's literally what it did.
Yeah.
It made your boobs into
Exactly.
a torpedo.
Yeah, but nobody knew they were being put through a hole. Like they're sitting on a shelf. It's the craziest thing.
Crazy.
Wow.
Women still wear them.
They do.
They do.
That's a commitment.
Absolutely. Okay, ladies, I have something so special for you to do today.
Oh.
So put your bras away.
Yes.
And you will notice in front of you, there is a bowl of oranges.
Oh.
Yes.
Everybody grab an orange. Somebody pass me one. I need everybody to take an orange. Thank you, my love.
I got you. Okay.
Okay. Now this, have a look at your orange. Now this is the man of your dreams.
I'm gonna drop
This
it.
orange, you don't have to say his name, but this is the man that you've been waiting for your whole life. And I'm gonna teach you today from glamour.com how to be a better kisser.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Are you ready? No biting. No biting your guy. Okay, so the first step is to make sure that your lips are super soft. And they even suggest using your toothbrush and brushing very gently your lips to get all like the scalies off so that your lips are super soft. So super soft lips. Okay, ladies, we have super soft lips.
Yes.
We sure do.
We have our guy. So at number 2, we are gonna slow down. So we want to kiss him so bad, right? But we're not going to. We're gonna slow down and we're gonna look him in the eye. Give him
so many
that look.
pores.
Give him that look. Give him that look.
Oh yes. Wait, he's taller.
Oh, and he's looking in your eyes. Dellany, he's looking in your eyes now too.
Yes.
Okay, and tip number 3 is mix it up. So go slow and then go fast. So give him little kisses.
Like go,
right? And then
Why
give him
me,
like big. Okay, give him. There we go.
Wait,
so
no.
slow. Dellany, slow. Now give him a really big fast kiss. Okay, now we're halfway there. Now he's like, he's starting to feel it, guys. He's starting to feel it. And next, at number 4, we want to let our hands roam.
Yes.
Okay? So
I can see your
let him
lipstick.
roam.
Like
Let him roam.
what
So this
part
is
is his chest?
that's down. That's
Okay,
down.
got it,
This
right
is his lips. So let your hands roam. So, right? And you're still looking him in the eye, ladies. Don't forget, still look him in the eyes.
So what to do here? It's multitasking, Sherry Lee.
And then the next one, this one's so important. So our hands are roaming, and now we're gonna kiss his jawline.
Oh yes. Oh,
Right?
yes.
Let's do that, right? Men love
chilling.
their jawline. It's like I'm not kissing the orange. So you gotta kiss his jawline because the oranges like the jawline. Oh, and so our next tip, now that you've kissed him, you kiss his jawline, you want to breathe on his skin. Just breathe. Take him in, Dellany. Just breathe. All right. This darn
This is
orange
what this
better
looks
taste
like.
good. That's all I can say because I've given it enough kisses.
Dan, are you watching?
All right, now this is our big finish, and we know we're all about the big finish on the
finish,
show.
Oh yeah.
So we've looked him in the eye, we've kissed his jawline. Now we want to finish slowly, so we want to lean in, give him a little kiss.
Like just a little what?
A little kiss,
little
just a
peck.
peck. Then pull out, Dellany.
Pull out.
Pull
Wait.
back, pull back.
Okay.
Look at him, look him dead in the eye, and smile. No, smile at him, Dellany. Give him that evil little grin,
Like, okay, you're gonna kiss me now.
And that is it. And that is how to be a better kisser from glamour.com.
Yay! Wow.
Oh, and it's like, look out, Bricks. We have company in the bed tonight.
Oh yeah.
I think I got into that a little too much.
You were committed, and I like
See,
it.
did you just see what Dellany Peace did? So she just kissed this guy. She seduced this guy, and she just
Bye.
threw him back in the pool.
That's how now it's done. I mean, you do what you're saying, you're done. Throw
Right?
it out.
When you're done, you're done.
I'm just kidding.
Oh my goodness, you ladies are awesome. That was so much fun. Okay, are you ready for Go Curvy Trivia?
I'm ready.
Okay.
I'm ready.
Pick up those boards. And we have a special giveaway for Go Curvy Trivia. Did you know we talk a lot about bandelettes on the show?
Oh, yeah.
They are awesome. I love them. I wear them just because I think they're sexy. But they also have a purpose, and that's to help so your thighs, you don't get chafing on your thighs. But you know what bandelettes did? Check. I gotta make sure you don't see that. Check this out. This is unisex.
Oh.
No way.
For
That's
guys and for girls.
Nice.
Check it out, everybody.
That's awesome.
Unisex. And I know a lot of male athletes, they have problems with their thighs, and so
Okay.
bandolette. So
It's the
play
thunder
along
thigh.
with us. Hashtag Go Curvy. And Bandelettes is giving you a really amazing gift certificate, so you can go on their website and actually get a pair of your own. And you can pick, they have these gorgeous lace ones too. So come on, let's go. Let's play along with us for Go Curvy Trivia.
Yay! Awesome.
And just for our beauties in the studio today, we've upped our game here at Go Curvy. We now have a trophy.
Ooh.
So you win.
Okay.
You get to take home the Go Curvy
Now,
trophy.
It's so
the
cute.
stakes have been raised.
Game on.
They're higher. They're higher.
And you can still use it as a shot
I
glass.
have to shot glass. Epic.
If I win, I just want to take home that orange.
Yeah.
Right?
That orange is all yours.
She's like, I already have my plan.
all yours. All right, my loves. Here we go. Question number 1. The average person will shed 10 pounds of skin during their lifetime. True or false?
Or gross.
Or gross. It's definitely
ew.
gross. Definitely gross. Jennifer.
True?
True. Kelly Glover.
False.
False. Dellany.
True.
It is actually false.
I think it's more.
It's more.
A
You
lot
actually
more.
shed about 40.
Oh.
I know, right? That's one of those, ew. We didn't even really
Gross.
need to know that, right?
No, but this is a great time to tell, especially males. You need to wash your sheets like once a week.
Yes.
Not once a month or once every 6 months. That's like one of my pet peeves.
It's just
Who
nasty.
do you know that's not washing their
Men,
sheets
there's a lot of
every
men
week?
out there I speak to who tell me they don't wash their sheets once a
I
week.
agree.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a lot. Oof.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
no,
true.
it just, I didn't even think about it. It gives me like bed bugs
Ooh,
feelings. Like,
yes.
bleh.
Ugh, disgusting.
Ugh. That's why you always invite the guy over to your house, because
Yeah.
it's like, gross. Okay, next subject. Drinking too much coffee will make you feel tired. True or false? So what does that caffeine do? Is it true? Does it get you all happy and smiley, or does it make you go, ugh? Jennifer.
I say true because this has happened to me before.
Kelly
many a
Glover?
time.
True. Dellany?
True.
And it is true, because we all have experienced the coffee
Yes.
crash, right?
The coffee
Yes, we
crash.
have.
It's
Yes.
dreaded.
The first time is free.
Right?
Yeah.
And then all downhill. All right, everybody. Next question, and please make sure you're playing along at home, because you definitely want the gift certificate from Bandelettes. It's amazing. The human body has over 500 bones. True or false? So all the human body, do we have more or less than 500? True or false? 500 bones. Thinking about your feet. How many do you have alone in your feet?
Okay.
Okay, true or false? False?
False.
Kelly Glover?
Oh, I had false and then I went true, so I'm going to go back to my initial one.
False. Dellany Peace?
False.
And it is false.
Yay!
I
I think we have more.
No, it's less. 206.
Wait, that's it?
Yeah.
Doesn't feel like that.
206.
Yes, science class.
Oh my gosh.
All right, next question. Tokyo has a Disney park. True or false?
Oh Lord, that is a good
boy.
answer that everyone's
Is
gonna get.
Mickey, does Mickey go to Hong Kong? Or Tokyo, sorry. True or false? False? Kelly?
True.
True.
And it is true, they do.
I'm wrong.
Yes.
They do. All right, this next one is so much fun. Okay, true or false? Men are 4 times more likely to get struck by lightning than women. True or false? 4 times more likely.
4 times likely?
4 times.
Lightning.
Jennifer, true or false?
False?
False, Kelly?
Don't know why, but I'm going with true on this one.
Dellany
Oh my gosh,
Peace?
I think it's false.
It is actually true.
What? Kelly, you're on fire today.
You know what is so funny?
Five.
You were doing, but I have to tell you, Ben, our sound man, had the best answer for this as to why.
Because they're sailors.
Men are 4 times more likely to put themselves in stupid situations. Right? Now it makes sense.
It all comes together in the end.
Just one of those.
All right, here we go. Last one, everybody. And my actress is on the couch that way. She better be getting this one right.
I know pressure, right?
Pressure.
Okay, Stephen King's the movie The Shining was originally called Halloween House. True or false?
Oh my goodness. Kelly Glover looks so sure of herself.
Oh dear.
Jennifer.
This is
Come
false.
on, I'm not
Kelly
cheating.
Glover.
No, I'm not cheating. I'm not cheating.
Kelly Glover. True.
Yes. Okay. False.
And it's false. It was
Yes.
always
Cheers.
called The
Kelly
Shining.
Glover.
Score for that. I think the last question should be 5 points.
Right?
10 points extra. Great.
And we have to pass this down to Kelly Glover. Kelly, that was a pretty awesome. Like,
Very
you almost got the
impressive.
right.
Yay. Congratulations.
Yay! Oh, my beauties, thank you so much. Right, take your orange. And make sure that you take your oranges home with you. You know, we've showed
Or
them
the
some
lips.
love and affection.
Yes.
So,
Okay.
you know,
I'm gonna kiss
be
somebody
good
else.
to
The next segment
was
should be
mine.
unpeeling.
Yours is
Later.
more
we
fun.
have to see that. Thank you so much, my beauties. I want to show you, I made this cucumber martini and it was so good. I want to show you how. Let's have a look. Well, Go Curvy viewers, are you ready for something so refreshing? That is a cucumber martini. Oh my goodness, hold on guys, I forgot the most important, hold on. I was so worried about them melting. I almost forgot my special ingredient, but back to the recipe. So, are you ready for this refreshing cucumber martini? We're gonna start with 2 ounces of cucumber vodka. And I have lots of people asking me, Sherry Lee, what is cucumber vodka? It is so simple. All you do is you cut up your cucumbers, soak them in vodka overnight. Simple as that. 2 ounces of cucumber vodka. Throw that in your shaker. We've got about 4 or 5 fresh mint leaves. Oh, smells delicious. Throw those in. We have got a teaspoon of lemon juice. Fresh lemon juice is always best. And we've got a teaspoon of simple syrup. I am absolutely in love with agave syrup these days. So this is what that is. Throw that in. Put it in your shaker. But this being Go Curvy, we just don't do things simple. Check it out, everybody. We've got a shaker. All our ingredients, put it in. Let's watch the magic happen. There we go. Now that it's well shaken, get your beautiful glass. And I promised you, ice balls. Check out how cool this is. This is a little mold that you fill up, and I've put cherries inside. Is that not incredible? So that will keep your drink nice and cool. Get your shaker. Pour that mix all over. Oh my goodness. There is your cucumber martini. Garnish with a fresh cucumber. Cheers, everybody. For this and other recipes, come visit us at gocurvy.com. And we are back with one of my favorite people in the whole wide world. Brandon Aki is here, courtship consultant, dating expert. Oh my, it goes on and on and on. I think we could go on forever. Brandon, how are you?
I'm doing great. I'm doing great.
You have been so busy.
Yeah.
So busy. I want to hear a little bit. you had a salon takeover, and it was tied into Ferrari, I hear?
Yeah.
Wow, tell us a little bit, like what, it was last weekend.
Yeah, so Ferrari in North America had about 1,000 Ferraris on Rodeo Drive. And that was a really, really great event because we got a bunch of amazing women to go to Fernando Romero's salon.
There you look at you! Wow! Wow!
Yeah, it was just a really great event, and it was really all about helping women realize that, hey, there's, once you make a change on the inside, it needs to be accurately reflected on the outside.
On the outside.
Yeah, and look and feel your best every single time.
Right, Brandon, and we were lucky enough that we went to your previous salon takeover, and what a fun time that was.
It was really good.
And it was, you know what I love so much about that, Brandon, is the ladies were all, and they were so happy and chatty, and they felt so comfortable to be asking you questions about dating and relationships.
Yeah.
And, that's hard to do.
Yeah, it is, and we wanted to make sure that there was just a really great network of people that you could just sit next to, and having great hairstylists like David Palmer and Casimir and Fernando Romero, like all these folks were there. Awesome. And the entire staff, it was just a really great time.
Oh, they're amazing.
Yeah,
they are absolutely, and they're so welcoming, and they just make you feel good when you're there. And they just do their best, to make you beautiful. It's incredible.
And this time we had makeup. So Shannon Pizzetta, she was great there. She's just been awesome in the industry, and just want to say hi to her as well.
Give her a shout out, absolutely.
Yeah, and so when the women finished getting their hair done, then they went upstairs and hung out with the DJ Sean Carter.
Oh wow.
And got their makeup done, and when they came down, it was just a really great experience. So I really enjoyed that. So thank you all for showing up and having a great time.
Absolutely. And Brandon, this is something that you don't just do once or twice. This is something that you're doing ongoing, correct?
Yes, absolutely. We want to make sure that everyone has just a safe haven for these types of things. When you're getting ready for a great weekend, when you're getting ready for your first date or an anniversary and things like that, that you have, an outlet for that. So we're going to take these over.
And Brandon, where can everybody go to find out more information about your events and when they're hosting and how do they become a part? And
well, number one, it's about friends referring you and things like that. But outside of that, it's aconsultgroup.com.
Yeah. And we'll be posting that on social media later, and we'll make sure that you're able to get a hold of Brandon and know exactly where to go, because it is so much fun.
Yeah,
do I get an invite to the next one, Brandon?
Absolutely, always.
And talking about being at your first one, you said something there, and it just stuck with me. And I wanted you to come back on the couch today because I wanted you to explain what you meant, because I think a lot of us, we heard it and it's like, what exactly does he mean? And Brandon, that was possibility favors the prepared heart.
Yeah. Well, a lot of people, they believe that, and for me, it's just a false assumption, right?
Yeah.
That, hey, if I walk outside, then lightning's going to strike and everything's going to fall into place magically.
Yeah.
There's very few people that really happens with in relationships.
Yeah.
Right? And relationships are all about the possibility.
Yeah.
Taking someone else's dreams and matching it with someone else. And there's a lot of give and take there.
Yeah.
But when you have that resultant, effect, you have an amazing opportunity to benefit your life in so many ways.
Right.
That's where possibility, becomes reality.
Yeah.
And it only happens when you are prepared and you're ready and you have, you're ready to be the great person that the other person needs you to be.
And how do you know? How do you know if you're prepared?
Well, you know that you're prepared whenever you rate yourself, you know? It's not about, everything is subjective based on other people, right?
Yeah.
But really what we're talking about is that confidence that can only come from the inside.
Right.
And so I have my clients rate themselves in a number of different categories, and then we take steps to get toward that point of just being amazing, right? Yeah. Then once you get to that point, then it's who's going to stop me at that point,
Right.
And you're limitless when it comes to that. So once you're prepared, it's all about you having all those great pieces shored up within your life so that you're a complete person. And then now you can be that rock, that foundation for the other person, and then grow together.
And I think, Brandon, too, it's not easy. It's not easy to be prepared, right? You have to work at it. It's not something that you can snap your and say, I'm ready to date, I'm ready to go.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
It's something you have to work at.
Yeah, absolutely. So in that entire process, it's a continuous growth process. Yeah. Continuous growth. And you'll hit road bumps and you'll have moments where you're not at your best. Yeah. And when that happens, then that's when that other person, the person that you love, kicks in and says, hey, what's going on with you? Yeah. How are you feeling? And that makes it all worthwhile.
That's awesome. Okay, now you have to look in the camera and say it because it sounds so much more eloquent when Brandon Aki says it. So Brandon, you got to say it because when you said it, it just like stuck with me.
Possibility favors the prepared heart.
I love that. I absolutely love that. And talking about the prepared heart, I hear you're gonna stay with me and we're gonna go to see Chad. Hey, Chad.
Hi,
Hi, how you doing?
good. How you doing,
sweetheart.
Brandon? Are you ready? These Go Curvy viewers have loads of questions for you.
Absolutely, absolutely. That's what I'm here for.
Great. All right. Well, let's get to it. Leah wants to know. She says online dating sites don't feel right anymore. How else can single ladies meet good guys in 2014?
Well, online dating is a really great tool. So, but if you feel like you're fed up with it, it's just like anything else. It gives you a chance to meet people that are like-minded, have some commonalities and things like that. So if you're fed up with online dating, well then, first thing is find some common places that you like to hang out. Right? You'd be surprised that how often people run in. It's great to run into someone that's at your coffee shop.
Yeah.
Right? It's great to run into someone that's at your grocery store. But the thing is, going back to that preparedness, is to be ready for it. Right? So if you think you're going to show up in your in your bunny slippers and your hair all a mess and stuff like that, you may not be setting yourself up for the right situation. Really prepare yourself. You don't have to get all dolled up, but just make sure that you take care of yourself because people notice that. They say, wow, like if you and a great friend of mine always told me, he said, if you treat yourself like you're worth $1 million, everyone will treat you that way, right?
That's
so make
true.
sure that you're ready in those circumstances. And then also too, come up with a blueprint for the type of person that you want to be with, If it is, hey, I want him at this certain age, I want him at this certain, level of sophistication, well then you can start to create a profile for that type of person, right? And you'll know where he'll be for happy hour, you'll know where he'll be for a nice dinner, and things like that. So,
and as you also say, Brandon, too, just have your eyes open, have your mind open, no matter where you are, right?
Yeah.
Because the possibility of running into that person could be right in front of you.
Absolutely.
So get that phone out of your face, and just open your eyes too. And I have a little bit more advice for Leah, because I love you, Leah. Trader Joe's in Studio City is like the hottest pickup spot.
All right.
So, Leah, I'll instant message you that later.
Oh my gosh.
But yeah, like Brandon said, don't go in your bunny slippers. Oh, Chad, do we have you giggling?
Yeah. Oh, totally. Are you kidding me? I hope
Are you going to Trader Joe's with me?
Well, I have to pick up oranges on the way home. Yes. But this is great advice. I mean, seriously, if you have a hobby, if you like to cook, if you like to, play softball or sports, like you automatically are surrounding yourself with people that share that common interest. That is a really, really good piece of advice. Okay, speaking of phones, Sherry Lee, we have a question about phones. What is the phone etiquette on a date? Is it okay for your potential date to check their phones, yes or no?
Brandon, I let you answer this first from the guy's perspective, and then I have my own answer on that.
Yeah, the general rule is that you want to show someone undivided attention. Let them know that they are the most important person and that you're happy being there. Even if the date isn't going that well, right? You're dealing with someone who has, their own feelings, their own hurt, their own frustrations, right? Give them the honor and the respect of letting them know that they have undivided attention.
Absolutely.
Occasionally and things like that, sometimes you've got a busy day and you let them know right then and there, hey, this is not normal, I need to take care of this really quick. And then you get back to being having that one-on-one direct communication.
Right.
The other thing is that pick and choose your moments, right? You'll have if you have a flood of messages that are coming in, that kind of thing, then say, hey, I'm going to use the restroom really quick, right? Then step out, take care of things really quick, as fast as you can, and then come back and sit down.
Right.
Let them know that they're valued and respected and loved, and that's the key to a really great date.
And that's a great advice, Brandon, because I look at it like this. It's like people are going out, and if they're going on a date, whether it be a blind date, whether it be an online date, everyone's going there hopefully with good intentions.
Yeah.
Show that person some respect and put the phone away, even if it's for a little while.
Yeah.
I just think it's respectful.
Yeah.
I just do. How about you, Chad? What do you think?
Oh, I completely agree. And just beyond dating, I mean, just in real life, it's like show your coworkers, your friends, your family, anybody that you're spending time with. It is about the respect thing. So I think that's kind of a general rule. And if somebody is constantly using their phone, it completely turns me off right away. So I'm in agreement with you guys. Rona has a question, and this is, when should you tell a potential date that you have a chronic illness?
Oh, wow. Hello, my sweetheart, Rona in Las Vegas. Love you, Rona. Mwah, you're so wonderful. This is an interesting question, and I think I can answer this a little bit because everybody knows I had a stroke in 2011, and you know, I don't have any deficits from it, but I take a lot of medication. When do you tell somebody? I don't necessarily tell somebody on the first date. But I think, you know, as you get into it a little bit, you have to. You know, for me, it's like a safety issue if I bump my head. There's reasons. How do you feel about that, Brandon? I think it's part of you. I think you need to share it.
Yes, and really what we're talking about here, and this is very, very important, people are afraid of the future.
Yeah.
Right? A lot of people are afraid of the future. And really, when they're sitting across from you, it's more afraid because, wow, this is a beautiful person that I care about, that I want to have more time with, right? Yeah. And they want to think, they want to know that you'll be there forever. They don't want to think about, you know, illnesses and things like that, right? Yeah. And it comes from a little bit of a selfish place, but you can understand they want to grow old with you. They want to be with you. Yep. Okay, so that's one of those things where, you know, you want to make sure that this person is, you know, is or can be right for you. Right. So take your time with that and do the proper vetting there.
Yep.
And then when the time is right, usually within the first few dates.
Yep.
Right. Then you just say, hey, I want you to know this because, you know, I see these great things in you.
Yeah.
I want you to know that, hey, you know, I need insulin, or hey, if you know, if I have anything with peanuts in it, then X, Y, Z.
Yeah.
There's all these things that you can talk to them about, and guess what? You're not alone. Yeah. Right? You're not alone. There's so many other people that have issues and things like that.
Absolutely.
Don't run away from them, and just understand that, you know, you don't want to crush their envisionment of the future that says, you know, but at the same time you want to take your time, make sure that they're the right person first.
Exactly. And I think that's really what it comes down to. Make sure that they are like potentially a match before, you know, you spill all your guts to them. Right?
Yeah, and you know, and remember that, you know, the best time for you to be honest is in the beginning. So before your feelings get invested in things like that, that's when, you know, you want to tell someone about these things very, very early, but take your time with it. Yeah.
Very
Have
true.
that discernment to do that.
Isn't that great advice, Chad?
Oh, it's perfect advice. And that goes along with, like, you know, any insecurities we might have or shame things or just anything that we're not particularly excited to share about in our partners. But, I mean, everybody has things that work for them and against them, and a partnership is about, you know, being compassionate toward your partner. So I think that's brilliant advice. I'm completely on the same page. All right, Cindy in Michigan wants to know, is it still customary for the man to pay for dinner, or should the woman offer to pay or go Dutch?
That is such an interesting question. And you know what, Cindy, thank you for asking that question, because that is probably one of the most popular questions we get, Brandon.
Well, I always tell my clients, from one thing, know 10,000 things, right?
Yeah.
So, you know, in this day and age, you know, women are just as intelligent, or, you know, have just as much propensity to do a great, you know, job and have a lot of amazing things going on in their lives. So it is a nice thing to actually suggest, right?
Yeah.
But you'll learn a lot. You know, you'll learn a lot from that guy as soon as you offer, right? As soon as the check comes. There's some guys who'll get up and they'll pay for it ahead of time so that you don't even have to think about it. Yeah. There's some guys, as soon as the check comes, they're
gone.
Right? It's you know,
right.
It's like the wild, wild west. They're like, hey, you know, you know, they're reaching for their wallets.
Yeah.
There's some guys that are just like, well, you know.
Right.
Yeah, so, you know, you'll learn a lot from that. And that doesn't mean it's good or bad, right? It just means that, hey, if you want the type of guy that's going to, you know, to be able to pay for these things and take care of you and that kind of thing, then that's whenever you look at that reaction and decide what you want to do with it. But yeah, it's always a good idea to suggest, and especially since, you know, there's amazing guys that'll hit a rough patch.
Of course, right?
And
absolutely.
I tell a lot of people is just that, you know, millionaires under the age of 30, they have multiple failed businesses, but they just keep getting up and they keep getting up and they keep getting up. You might have a diamond in the rough, right? And he might say, hey, babe, I can't take care of this right now.
Right.
let's go halves on this or whatever.
Yep.
And you look into his eyes, you can tell whether or not, hey, he's got fire there. He can, you
Exactly.
know, he's gonna climb his way back up. Realize that we all have road bumps, and you know, don't let that turn you off just from one time.
Absolutely.
But understand what, you know, how are they able to deal with it? How are they able to explain it?
Yep.
Are they honest? Do they hide it? That kind of thing.
Exactly. And Brandon, kind of on that about dinner and who pays and stuff, I got to tell you something that a friend of mine, we talked about this week, and actually, because he was asking me, you know, like, what do I do about this, Sherry? And so he's an attorney, a very successful attorney here in Los Angeles, and he told me, like, 9 out of 10 times when he goes out on a first date, the lady will order 7 things on the menu, the most expensive thing on the menu, and he says, you know, I don't want to be like, I'm not cheap, I'm not, you know, but what do I do? Like, when a woman on the first date does that, and I'm like, that's really disrespectful.
Yes and no, right? Because as a man, right, don't take someone somewhere where you know that you can't afford an appetizer,
Right.
you know you can't afford a drink, that kind of thing. Be smart, like, you know, have some foresight there, right?
Right.
There
But
are tons
seven things, Brandon.
Yeah,
It's like
but-
doggy bags to take home for the next week.
Yeah, but I mean, that's, you know, from my perspective, that's one great moment. That's one great
Really?
moment. Hey, listen, if you're ordering all these things, she may not have eaten, right? She may not have eaten that entire day or something like that, right? But it's one of those things where it's just like, hey, we're having a great moment, whatever you want, right? And I'll work harder the next day to make it happen, you know, so that I can replenish the you know, the savings account or whatever, right?
So to end, if you want to eat 7 things and eat like your whole week's worth of food in 1 week, go on a date with Brandon Aki.
No, but it really is important. You know, he shouldn't. You know, if he's going to take her to a great place, right? It tells him something about her as well,
right?
You know, is she being respectful of, you know, of his finances and things like that? But rule number 1: don't take her there if you know that you can't take care of everything.
That's actually a really, really good answer. If you don't want that to happen, take her for coffee. Make it a coffee date,
easy,
right?
Easy.
That problem solved. Look at you, Brandon. What would we do without you? That is absolutely great advice. Chad, right? If you can't afford the whole meal, take her for coffee.
It is true. That's a really good way to do it. So luckily for me, like, I don't have that problem. I mean, we pretty much just go Dutch from the beginning. And then at the end, if I want to pay because that person actually was enjoyable and didn't like it on their phone at all, then I have the option to actually pay for it as like a sign of gratitude and that I want to give back. So I think these are all great suggestions.
Absolutely. Absolutely, sweetheart.
All right, moving on. One more, shall we? Natalie from California wants to know, she's dating a guy that she really likes, but he has kids, and she's not a big kid person. Are there any tips that you can give her for making this relationship work?
That's a tough one because I think you're going in different directions right from the beginning. Brandon, like, is that true? Like, is there any common ground?
Well, you know, allow life to surprise you is what I would say, right?
Yeah.
Realize that this is half this man's DNA.
I know.
Right? This is half of him in each one of these children, right? So the fact that she's asking the question means that she's open to it.
Yeah.
Right?
That's
so
true.
So allow life to unfold and allow it to surprise you. You know, when it comes to that, you know, understand that you're looking at the embodiment of, you know, half of what he was when he was a little kid. It's going to tell you a little more. Like children, you know, as I get older, you know, my friends are having children and things like that.
Yeah.
I'm really starting to, you know, even though I don't have much interaction with them, you see how smart they are. You see how much of, you know, how big of sponges they are and things like that. Very inquisitive. You can learn more things about yourself, you know, if you allow that to happen. It's not always about, you know, hanging out with, you know, adults. A lot of times it's about appreciating the little ones that are around, you know, and you can have an impact on their lives for forever. And that's a big thing. So the fact that you're asking about that is great. Don't give up. You know, spend a little time with them and see if it suits you. If it doesn't, then just tell him, hey, this isn't working for me.
But at least give it a chance,
that.
right?
Yeah.
Like, give it a chance. Just don't say no. Like, give it a chance.
Yeah.
Especially if you're really into this person.
Yeah.
Like you said, this is part of them.
Yeah.
So.
Absolutely.
And children are wonderful too. You know, you've learned a lot. And you know, I think when you get to where I am, and like your youngest is 20, you just appreciate how wonderful it really is.
You have the ability to shape someone's life, and they're going to affect other people's lives.
Absolutely.
You know, and at a minimum, you've got someone that, you know, you've got a little child that you can kind of share things with, you know, and you can say, hey, this isn't working for me. But there's so many people that give back to children that they don't know.
Yeah.
Right now, you know these, you know these ones. Allow that to nourish your life in a number of different ways, and you'll be surprised.
That is wonderful. Don't close the door, sweetheart. Don't close the door. Hey, Chad, you got any more questions for us?
I do. There's actually one more that's a lot of fun that I kind of want to get your feedback on. It's from TumTum129, and the question is, my boyfriend plays with the dog when he gets home and doesn't give me enough attention. What should I do about this?
Oh, no. and that's tough because, I have Bricks and he's like the love of my life. And of course I run to him. But your boyfriend's got to show you some attention. So go to Tum Tum and then go to the puppy. Wouldn't you agree?
Yeah.
Like it's the list. Make the list.
Beef jerky in your pocket, some kind of doggy treat, right? And make sure the dog is always coming to you, right?
Yes.
And he's like, hey, come here. And the dog is sitting in your lap. And it's like, hey, why don't you come here?
That's awesome. That is awesome. Just get everybody involved, right?
It's like, I don't know what's going on here, but
just feel the love, spread the love.
Yeah, that's a little trick. That's a little trick of the trade. So that's only for the viewers out there. That's a nice little. I don't know why this dog keeps running to me.
Right? Oh, that's awesome, Brandon Aki. Thank you so. Oh, it was so great to see you, Chad. Was that not fun?
Brandon, thank you so much. I mean, it was so great having you here. And basically, it's like your overall attitude kind of dictates like how successful you are in dating, and it was just great to hear you. So thank you for your feedback.
Oh, thank you, and thanks for everyone that sent in questions. It's there's been this culture around to just the first thing is to just give up.
Yeah.
Oh, he's this. Oh, no. Don't give up.
Yeah.
Keep adapting. The worst thing that can happen is you have a great friend.
Absolutely.
If you can let that happen. So open your heart and be ready for it. Possibility favors the prepared heart.
And before we go, Brandon, we actually had one more question, and she actually sent it to me, and it's from our friend Heather.
Okay.
And she wanted to know, do you on Tinder?
Yeah.
Should the woman or the man make the first contact? But I have something to say about Tinder. Okay. So, come in close here, guys. For me, Tinder should be called 1-800-DIAL-A-DICK. I'm sorry.
Wow.
That's all I can say about Tinder. Because I see all my crew on Tinder, and I don't think they're looking for anything really serious. But Brandon, I've got to back out of this one because I can't answer any Tinder questions because I'm so jaded. Who should make the first contact? The man or the woman?
You have to ask yourself, number one, what type of person do I want to be with long term? Is it someone who initiates? You know? Is it someone who watches how I'm feeling? Is it someone who wants to be romantic? Someone who takes a proactive approach to our relationship? If that's what you want, don't start the relationship out by dictating things and setting your own pace. Right, but if you're a type A or if you are a alpha, right, and you want someone like that to where you can kind of have things at your own pace, then you can do the initiating. It starts with you. Decide exactly what kind of person you are and what kind of person you want to be and want to be with, and then that's how you should proceed with that. It's not a one-size-fits-all type of thing. You want to make sure that you are getting the love that you want.
Interesting.
The love that you need,
At 1-800-DUDE-DUDE-DUDE. Hey, Chad.
Oh my gosh, no, but I think you're absolutely right. I mean, Tinder audiences are kind of there for a specific purpose versus, if you're just gonna go join a pottery class and hope to meet somebody that likes to, so yeah.
Well, and I'll jump in there as well. Is that I always like to say there are outliers. Right?
Yeah.
There are always outliers, and those types of dating sites. I specifically think and I get on them for my clients, but I specifically think that they're great in terms of you're already starting off with an attraction, right? With this particular one, you're already starting off with attraction. Whether or not you want to pursue it in a purely physical situation is totally up to you, right? But you have to set the tone with that person. You have to set the tone. You have to say, hey, and I've actually seen some on the sites that say, hey, look, I'm not looking here to hook up. Right? If you've seen those profiles or whatever, it's like, they're not looking there to hook up. And so you have to appreciate that. And so, you get to set the tone anyway. And like I said before, these dating sites are really just ways to open up your pool of dating, right? You'll have the people that just want to hook up in any bar, in any restaurant, right? Anywhere that you want to go, you're still going to find people in all walks of life.
Right.
So just realize that there are going to be great people in some of these circumstances too. It's about you finding the diamonds, you know, amongst
In
all
the
the
swipe.
lumps of coal.
In the swipe.
Absolutely.
Right, Chad, are you good at the swipe? You do the swipe?
I'm not on Tinder. I don't do it. I'm like one of those weird little hopeless romantics that thinks it'll just happen when it's supposed to. So no, I don't do it at all.
You're so sweet. Sweetheart, this has been so much fun. We got to give Brandon some love. Thank you, sweetheart.
Thank
We'll
you.
see you again
Thank you.
soon. And remember, Brandon is on social media, so keep those questions coming. Brandon's wonderful for answering your questions even after the show. But Chad, before we go into the next video, who is the website of the week?
We have a great website of the week. It is stylishcurves.com. This is a website started by Alyssa Wilson, who has all of your favorite designers, all your shopping tips, blogs, and one cool thing about her, she's a New York-based girl. So she's got a lot of bold colors, a lot of trendy patterns, and she also has like videos on how to apply certain makeup looks and things. So it's so cool. It's full of all sorts of helpful tips for you. So if you haven't checked it out, stylishcurves.com.
That is awesome, sweetheart. Thank you so much. Chad, I was talking a little bit at the beginning of the show about going to see Taylor at her studio in Beverly Hills. And today we're going to show you the celebrity ponytail. Wait till you see this. It's so fun. Let's have a look. Well, Go Curvy viewers, I am at one of my favorite places ever. I'm here with Taylor Pettenbrink, and we are going to show you a look right off the runway. Hey, sweetheart.
Hi everyone, how are you?
Oh, thank you so much for having me today. What are we going to do?
We're gonna do some fun looks that are straight off the runway right now. We literally pulled this picture and everyone just loved it, so we wanna show it. And it's super easy to do by yourself as well. So we're just gonna prep the hair a little. Make sure all of the hair's up. You're just gonna bring it back into a low ponytail in the nape.
Oh.
Just right here in your nape, just a pony.
So just a simple ponytail.
Can go with any parting if you want to middle part it, side part it, whatever parting you want, or no parting at all.
Interesting. So if you wear hair down the middle, leave it alone, right?
Yep,
Just go with
just
what
pull
you're
it
comfortable.
right back into the nape.
Wow. Well, that step was pretty darn easy.
Step 2, you just take another rubber band.
And Taylor, do you use certain rubber bands that you find better on hair? Like I know some of them have like the non-slip, non-grip, non-pull,
No, these actually I got from Forever 21.
Oh, wow.
Super cheap, and it was just there, and I needed them, so I grabbed them.
So did you just make another pony?
Sorry. Yes. So you put the ball on, and then you just scrunch it up, and the hair is going to come out, and then you go in and you tweak it to make it more of that round shape that you're looking for. So we have our first ball.
Wow. I remember seeing this picture, and when we posted it, Taylor, everyone went crazy. It's like, how do you do that? And I'm like, the only person we know that knows how to do that is Taylor. So we're going to see her.
So we're going to shift again so you can see this one. You're just going to pull it up. So you just push the ponytail up, and it forces that hair out.
Wow. And Taylor, I know you were saying that if you have longer hair, you can make more balls, but my hair's not like super long. So what do you think? I get like 2 balls?
I think we're going to be able to get 3 in here.
Oh, yay.
So you just make sure the rubber band's tight enough, and then you just push it up.
Look at that. And then you're fanning them out?
Yep, just to get a more circular shape that you're looking for that's more attractive to the eye.
That is incredible. Is it truly this easy, Taylor? Is it just you making it? Is it really this easy?
It's truly this easy. And you can go in and get any of your little flyaways.
And is that just a finishing spray that you're putting on?
It's just a hairspray. Wow. Hold it into place. Another trick that I sometimes do if you want, you can get your tail up in the end one, just so it doesn't have that extra like hair that's like flipping out.
Wow.
There you have it.
And there we have it. Oh my goodness. That is incredible. I'm going to spin around and I'm going to say goodbye. And look at that. Taylor did that in under 5 minutes. Isn't that incredible? For this and other incredible hairstyles, join Taylor and me at gocurvy.com. How fun was that ponytail? Didn't that look incredible? And it is so easy to do. So make sure that you check out Taylor on social media, and we'll be posting the video on how to do it very soon to our YouTube channel. And I just want to thank everybody, my beautiful spicy girls, Chad, Brandon, Taylor, and especially you, our Go Curvy viewers. Without you, there is no Go Curvy. I wish I could reach out and hug and kiss every one of you, but I can't, so I'm gonna send you tons of virtual love. Come see us again next week, and please remember, you're smart, you're beautiful, you are more than numbers on a scale. Live for today, love your body today, and let's go curvy! See you next week, everybody! Have a wonderful week.
Life is short, it ain't no guarantees. Just step on out, girl, you wear with ease. Go curvy. Go curvy. Go curvy. Oh, don't change a thing, just let yourself be free. Oh, I'm so proud to be. True beauty has no boundaries that can't be denied. Go curvy. Go curvy. Go curvy.